Okay, it looks like I'm live. All right. Hello, YouTube. Thank you so much for tuning in. And you guys, make sure you go ahead, hit that thumbs up when you come in the building, okay? Share me out if you're able to, share me to your Facebook so other people can come in and get involved in the conversation. Because I'm going to drop a link at the end so we could perhaps have a maybe an open discussion if anybody want to come on and state their opinion about this topic. All right, so if you've seen the topic, you see I'm talking about why some men are intimidated by high earning women. Okay, so I ended up I was watching a YouTuber that I've been following, and she was talking about this topic, and I ended up going to find a video. I was just kind of taken aback by how some of the guys, not all, but it was a big amount of men in the comment section that agreed with what this gentleman said. All right, so if you guys come in, you guys make sure you hit that like button. I'm not gonna hold you all too long. I'm gonna share my points, give my opinion, and head out. Um, because I do kind of got something I gotta do. But most definitely, you come in and you catch the replay. Make sure you like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Thank you so much to all my new subscribers. And I'm gonna share screen and I want to play this video so you guys can see this.
I make very, very good money. And she says the only thing I need now is a man. It's like, yo, it's like who wants you? Who wants you? You're right. Like once you have achieved these things, you have unfortunately disqualified yourself.
Ooh,
and
shit.
And what it is these and this is the thing. I'm not
Oh,
blaming
the women are gonna hate him for that shit.
No,
They
see,
they are gonna hate him for that.
They should
I can't
love
wait
me.
to put this shit out.
Okay, so yeah, that's what he ended up saying. He said, why would a man want you after you had all that? And I was thinking, what do you mean she has all that? Okay, she got her education, she has a home, and this is a woman who says she has her own business. So you would think she would have everything all together to actually make her dateable for the market of dating. But he said no, actually, that disqualified her. So this is what I'm wondering. I started feeling like I believe it's a small group of men. It could be a lot. I don't know, because some of these podcasts are just revealing who some of the people are. How they really think. It's good that the podcasts are out because I think it gives you an idea of the mind frame of some of these people. Y'all keep these people in mind. You may run into one of these guys while you out and about, and you will look at them like, hey, that's the guy on the podcast that said women who are successful are undateable. And looking at this, it just kind of led me to this. And I want to play this right here. I don't know if you all follow Sheer7 on TikTok or YouTube, but make sure you follow her. She has a lot of great content as well. I want you to listen to what she had to say about what I was thinking. Take a listen.
Life is less expensive, and a lot of women get, because with that attention, life is easier, life is less expensive, and a lot of women are catered to while men are expected to be men. And so the same way that women look and scroll through Instagram at other women and their bodies and this and that, and compare themselves to women and how they wish they could be, living that lifestyle or looking like that woman, or wish they had, that person's look or whatever. Men do the same thing, except with women versus men. So a lot of these men who don't know how to get up and go get money or get a career or get a life, instead of focusing on that, they focus on women and they get upset with them. So they're literally comparing themselves as men to women, not to other men. This is where the problem is. Some men are very jealous of the attention women get, because with that attention, life is easy.
And this woman is so right. This woman is so right. And what she just said, it flashed me back to a person I used to deal with. And I used to always hear him talking down on like Instagram models and, you know, I guess girls who do the industry work. He used to talk down a lot on girls like that. Then I used to look at his page, and those were the main women he was following. So I'm like, that's why he has a secret obsession with girls who work in the adult industry, because one, he probably didn't have enough money or enough game to attract a woman like that. But the fact that those women were able to just put themselves out on the internet or on IG, and they were able to make money to do what they were doing. So what she just said, how some men are jealous of women, some men actually are jealous of women. And it just made me think, how many women have been out here in relationships dealing with men, or probably in a relationship married to a man that's actually jealous of them? It's a lot of women out here in relationships with men who are jealous of them. Deep down, some of these men don't really like y'all, and some of them are jealous of you. And this goes all the way back. This is just not a new thing. And let's see, for me to say that, I want to take you to this video right here. Now, this video, I don't know if some people are familiar with this, but it came from the Black Gender Divide. It was a movie that was made. It was like back in the 1960s. That's when they say welfare took the men out of the home, which is not true. I did a video about that. Make sure you check that out. So it says history repeats itself. Let's see. Same taking. Okay, listen to this. Listen to this. I don't think y'all can hear it. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me make sure I'm sharing this, because I don't think you guys can hear this. All right here. Okay, that's the one. All right, so I'm gonna share this in let me make sure it's playing. I gotta make sure it's playing. Hold on. Okay, I think it's coming. Okay, here it is. Okay, you guys listen to this. This right here was all the way back in 1965. There's a book that it's based off of called The Invisible Man. I heard it's a good read. I haven't read it yet. But check this out. I'm gonna play this.
And still making a way after you done.
It's our fault.
Following the white man plan and keeping the black man. Me questioning my mother.
Hold on. And shout out to Priscilla. I seen this video on her page. And right there.
You are not a man.
I don't measure a man by how much money he can bring home. I measure a man by how he treats me. Whether when I'm tired and I'm sick and I'm scared, he's there.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so you see, she says she don't measure a man by how much money he get. But you heard that man say when women get educated, they try to come above their man, which is not true. Actually, a woman is looking just for you to love her. A lot of women, you know, it doesn't affect some women that they make more than they men, because they know sometimes that's how the system is set up, so they accept it. But when it comes to the man, instead of him like loving his woman for accepting him for him, he starts to feel sorry for himself. He starts to feel sorry for himself because he feel like I should be able to provide more. So some of these guys get down on themselves and it took me to this video I seen right here. Okay, this one right here. Take a listen to him.
Awareness of their actions. It's not about the awareness. It's not that they don't know.
When a man is jealous of a woman, he's going to compete with the woman in his life. And when this is happening, this makes the relationship satisfaction impossible unless every single thing goes his way. And his way is going to be him at the absolute very top and her at the absolute very bottom, which really trivializes the purpose of a relationship, because what's the point then? It'll be seen as no worth and no value in his eyes once he totally dominates. So then he's just going to move forward. So you can see that what we're really like kind of addressing here is like this culture of men who just want to like cycle through one woman after another, just dominating, just spreading his seed, whatever you want to call it, even if symbolically. Most of the well-intentioned conversations out here about raising the awareness that men play such a crucial role in relationships is honestly giving men too much credit. It's saying to many men, hey, if you just raise this awareness, you know, just kind of get on board with us, understand that your actions have consequences, everything's going to be okay. But the glaring oversight here is that there are vast majorities of men who are broken and unhealed and will compete with women because they are jealous of women and they want total domination. Now, what are the underpinnings of this? Who gives a fuck? Okay? Some fucking shit that a therapist should be working out.
Thank you.
Not his fuck.
Thank you. A lot of the stuff that these men are dealing with, a lot of the men who are married and in relationships, a lot of men who are in courtships with different women, they should take the time to heal themselves and go to a therapist. But instead of some people going to the therapist and getting that help that they need, getting themselves all together before they go and seek a relationship, they try to find a woman, and some women do it too. You try to find somebody to fulfill that void in your life when you should be trying to clean yourself up before you bring yourself into another person's life, and you try to merge together with a certain person, procreate children, and so-called have a family, but you are not healed. You don't have the wherewithal to even know how to deal with a family and carry a family and support a family or support a woman mentally, or making a good, decent, healthy environment for a child before you bring them into this world. So a lot of people, they hide and they duck in these relationships because they're not able to even deal with themselves. So they try to drown their sorrows into a relationship. And that's why a lot of people end up in marriages, in relationships, and they end up like way more miserable than they would by themselves because they don't know how to deal with themselves when they by themselves. That's why it's very important to heal before you're trying to merge and you're trying to get married and you're trying to merge your life with another person's life. And for, that gentleman to say after, the woman was like, oh, I have my career, I have my house, I have a business, all I need now is a man. And for him to feel like she don't qualify for a man because she got too much, they show you the mind frame of a lot of people, the mind frame of a lot of men who think like this. I just don't think, I don't think a lot of people are just ready for relationships, just period. And that brings me to this video. It kind of put me in the mind of the gentleman who ended up saying that. It put me in the mind of something he'll probably do. Okay, I'm going to go here. Let me make sure I'm sharing this because I want you guys to see this situation. And I think this was reported by Hollywood Unlocked. Let me see here. Yeah, this was shared by Hollywood Unlocked. So, women, just picture this. A man calls you up and says that he want to take you out on a date, okay? So he like, yeah, meet me here at, 8 o'clock, and we're going to have some drinks, and we're going to hang out, and you don't have to be all dressed up, just, come a little casual. Okay, so this says, OMG, a woman goes off on her date after he refused to pay for the meal. Okay, so let me see.
Where you going? Where you going, nigga? Where you going? Pay for the goddamn food. Pay for the damn food. Pay for the damn food. What would y'all do if a nigga invited you out and they couldn't pay for the food? And you not gonna pay? What you mean? What the fuck is going on? He invited me out. You invited me out and you can't pay? What you mean?
Crazy, y'all. That's crazy, y'all.
Call your ass because you broke and you ain't got no money.
Crazy.
See, this probably the same guy that said women don't qualify. This probably the same guy.
Crazy, y'all.
He invited me out and he can't fucking pay.
Crazy.
Girl, this is so embarrassing. And women. This is why even if a man invite you out, you have your own money. That way, if he do this, just be like, hey, you see, I ordered this. Here's my money. Here's you a tip. And then you can go. Y'all don't step out letting these guys take you out. You don't know what kind of money this man have. You don't know if he got any money. I recently ended up seeing this viral video. This girl went on a date. And, you know, she was like a really nice female because she seen the guy didn't have all the money to cover it. And she slid the money under the table and gave him the money. But a lot of women not going to do that. Some women will embarrass you. But you got to have your own money when you come out to these dates. Why some of these girls out here talking about they don't eat Cheesecake Factory and don't eat this and don't eat that. I just feel like if you can't afford it, even if a man taking you out, you really don't need to go. I'm gonna have that's why women want to be independent, because of stuff like this. You got a man inviting her out, and I really think this real. I think this situation real right here. And let's finish watching it.
Crazy.
What the fuck do you mean?
2023, man.
What do you mean? I'm not paying for nothing. And I'm gonna record your ass and you getting posted. He invited me out and talking about he don't got no. Where you going? Where you going, nigga? Where you going? Pay for the goddamn food. Pay for the damn food. Pay for the damn food. What would y'all do?
Crazy, y'all. Crazy. If that word, I'm from leave, man, because she's talking crazy. Crazy, y'all.
Oh, that is so embarrassing. That is embarrassing. Ladies, keep getting your own money. Keep going to school. Get your education. Keep pushing to open up your LLCs. Open up your own businesses. I don't care if you are selling weave and lashes and outfits, shoes and socks. I don't care. Get your own business. That way you don't have to depend on this crap. You don't have to depend on it. And I just look at the situations like this. It's a lot of people, a lot of women who are out here, and I mostly see Black women doing it. I'm going to be honest. But you guys sometimes try to shame single women when it's men out here like this. This is nothing to push forward to. And, you know, not knocking anybody or putting anybody down, because I know everybody goes through their struggles. Everybody goes through their struggles. But you have some married people out here that behind closed doors struggling, but they be at work trying to encourage their single coworkers. Oh, girl, you need to go and get you a husband, girl. You need to get you a husband. No, the hell I don't. You got men out here with mind frames like this, and you telling me I need a husband? No, baby, it look like maybe you need to be single, because I have worked at jobs where females have married females have actually got their cars repoed at work. I have seen it. This was back when I was working fast food. And it was a woman who worked with me. And she was one of them women that was always saying, my husband, my husband. She was one of them, my husband talking type of females, like you didn't even know her husband's name, because that's all she said was my husband, my husband. And she got her car repoed at the job. It was so, I was like embarrassed for her. But I was just thinking to myself, like, this girl always the one telling people they should get a husband. And look what she getting her car repoed. And like I say, I'm not shaming nobody to go through struggle, because everybody have been through the struggle before. But what I'm saying is, if your situation, not all peaches and cream, if you don't have the ideal situation, don't be out here trying to shame other single women. Because at the end of the day, marriage is not for everybody, for one. And then number two, if you're just struggling, like, why would you encourage somebody to get married? I just feel like sometimes misery love company, and women like that, they try to encourage other women to get married so other people could be miserable like them. I really feel like that. And at the end of the day, some of these women are in marriages with men who are jealous of them. Some women in marriages with men who don't love them. Some of these women are in marriages with men who actually hate them. Like, they be at work and their wife will call, damn, she calling again. Damn, hold on, let me see what she want. Some of y'all be in relationships where men really don't like y'all. But just because y'all don't want to be by yourself, you stay there and you deal with it. Some of y'all are in marriages and had kids by men who are not attentive to the children. It's a lot of married single moms out here. They actually in marriages, but they still single mothers. Because that man don't give them any time, and the man don't give the kids any time. It's some men out here, they working 12 hours. They spend 2 hours after they get off with their side piece. And then they come home, ran down, feeling ragged and tired. All they do is jump in the hot shower, eat your food, and go to sleep for the next day. It's a lot of miserable people out here. And then I'm gonna say this, because it is such a low marriage rate when it comes to Black women. I think that's why not all, it's some married women who do flex their marriage like a badge of honor. But those women who flex their marriage like a badge of honor usually end up on the shitty side of the stick. Because you don't look at marriage like it's a badge to walk around with, like it's an honor. It's almost like you're worshiping your husband. And when you worship any person, those situations never end out right. So you got the man who's saying, being successful isn't a badge of honor, but at the same time, most of you guys are saying, I don't want a woman that's too needy. I don't want a woman who always in my pockets trying to drain me. First of all, most of y'all don't even have any money to drain. It's some men out here that's always talking about, oh, a woman want my money, and they don't even have any money to take. I mean, come on. It's just like, the dating scene is not appealing to me. That's why I have took a break. From dating. I'm just, getting myself together on my fitness journey. I'm drinking my water and my ginger tea, and the past 3 weeks, I have lost 5 pounds, okay? Let me pat myself on the back. But I am on my fitness journey, and I'm getting myself together mentally, because when you get yourself all the way together, you will never settle. You will never settle for less. You'll never settle for less. And you damn sure will never settle for a man that's trying to dumb you down, because some men out here will try to dumb you down if they don't know where they're going in life, and you figure it out, you've went to school or you got a trade, and you're on your way to having a career, and you got it figured out, and he's still trying to figure it out. So it's like that a lot. When a person is out here still trying to figure it out, they'll end up getting jealous. Some people will end up getting jealous of the people that they in relationships with. So you ladies watch it. Some of you ladies out here sleeping with the enemy and don't even know it. But I just want to first of all thank whoever did come into the video. It was a couple of people jumped in and jumped out or whatever. But if you catch this playback, make sure you go ahead and share it to your Facebook, share it out, make sure you thumbs up the video. Thank you all to all of my new subscribers. You guys running up them numbers, you running it up, and I sure do appreciate you and thank you for all your support. And most definitely, I will be back with another one. I actually have an interview planned tomorrow. It's with a brother that's on my Facebook page. He's supposed to be talking about his situation he got going on with child support and stuff like that. So I'm gonna talk to him. Hopefully that interview can go through, and I'll be back tomorrow with that interview. But most definitely, I'm coming back later on today for another live. And I wanted to speak on dear married women, single people are not your issue. So if you guys want to see that, you make sure you come on back and check it out. But I am signing out. Katie Talk 101. Peace.